Rickett Arena. Winter to take the draw against John. Jackman getting out muscled there by Fitzpatrick. Jackman dumps it into the zone. They get his Baldy trying to set it out front. Toros putting out no pressure that centering pass out front for Owen Smith. Missed him. Goes back to the line for forward. His shot gets blocked by Smokin. Goes in behind the net. Smokin there working Jackman for the puck in the corner. They try and clear it out. Kept in there by Gage Bull with a backhand back into the corner. Baldy with a chance to clear it out. Kept into the line. Now it gets poked out. And a chance coming up here for Winter. But he overskated the puck and gets poked away from him. It's Warren brought that in. That was going to be offside for Ajax. Now Warren has the puck on the string, but he loses it there to Gage Ford. Ford leads it out of his own zone, trying to start something here with a lead pass up to the center. Rolls all the way down the ice. Back to get it as Baldy. Jackman's going to put pressure on him, so he fires it around the boards. Up there for Littleton, kept in at the line. Nice defensive play there by Connor Cole. There's it up to the center, kept in at the line by Thomas Menko. Toros trying to keep it in the zone. That just went over the stick of Howard. Joe Howard from the Ajax bench. Down low for Connor Cole, poked off his stick. Just getting started here at the Rickett Arena. Nothing between the Knights and the Toros. And behind the zone net, Menko goes for the backhand, couldn't clear it out. Nice play there by Austin Fata to get around his man and lead it into the zone. Now it gets taken away from him. Smokin leads it in over the blue line, looking for the first shot of the game, and it's an easy save for McComb as he holds it for a face-off. Face-off, Littleton against Gunn. Gunn wins the draw in the defensive zone. Ajax gets it there for Littleton down low, poked into the corner there by Sear. Connor Sear trying to work his muscle. Gunn's going to help him out in the corner, trying to get that puck off the stick of Littleton. Tapped into the line by Nightwander, and Nightwander couldn't hold the line though. Here come the Toros. Led by Caleb John, they stay onside. Looking for a shot. John against Moore. Stop. Rebound out in front of the net. They couldn't poke it in. Caleb John with the first big opportunity for the Toros. And a big save by Moore to keep this at 0-0. There's Winter with a shot. That went wide of the net. Kept in the line. Goes down low there for Caleb John. And fired around the boards up there for Connor Cole. Tries to clear it out. Cole from center leads it in. Jackman was able to stay onside, but the puck came loose and Ajax picks it up, led by Littleton. Blocker saved there by McComb. There's a rebound out in front of the net. The Toros have to keep their eyes on Littleton. He had 2 goals in that Ajax tournament against them in the third period. Fitzpatrick picks it up at the Ajax bench. His pass gets picked off there by Connor Cole, who can only chip it in deeper into the Ajax zone. Menko with a lead pass, almost broken up there by Helfenstein. It goes back into the zone. Rolls up through center. Helfenstein's trying to pick it up. Warren's going to help him out, but he turns it over to Gage Ford. Trying for a backhand. Nice strong backhand into the Ajax zone. And Morris easily steers it aside for his defenseman's part. Baldy got a back line for Menko. He slapped it in on net, and Moore makes the easy save. Shots 3-1 so far for the Toros. Winter trying to clear it out. Getting a captain line by Thomas Menko. He goes over there for Maddox. Maddox couldn't keep it in, trying to fire it down low. He turns it over to Smokin, who overskated the puck, and the Toros keep it in the zone. Joe Howard trying to outmuscle Forrester in the corner to get to that puck. Caleb John in behind the net. Going to get kept in the line by Maddox. Maddox looking for something to do with it. Couldn't get the shot away, but he regains the puck again and fires it in behind the net. Turn over to Austin Fata with a shot that gets blocked. Here comes Smokin leading it out, trying to start a 3-on-2 rush for Ajax. A drop pass there for Winter. He leads it in over the blue line. Winter trying to get around Thomas Menko. Menko takes him off to the side and sends it out in front of the net. There's a shot and they score. Smokin out in front of the net, finished it off. It's 1-0 Ajax. There's Everett Center. John to take the draw, wins it back into the Toro zone. Menko's going to have some company, fires it around the board. Trying to keep it in there is Connor Cole. Couldn't do it. Up there center. That pass missed Jackman. He's got to get around Nightwander for an opportunity. Jackman outmuscles Nightwander with a shot, and it goes wide of the net. Back down low for Jackman, but he couldn't do anything as he was down on the ice. Chance to clear it out. Here's Winter leading it up through center with a pass for Helfenstein over there for O'Connor. O'Connor trying to get there in the corner. Steals it with a shot, and it goes high and wide over the net. Winter's going to be there in the corner, and Thomas Menko is trying to bounce him off the puck. Menko clears it up through center. Got to clear it out of his zone with a lead pass up there for Jackman. Missed him, and it gets turned over to Forrestal. But Forrestal turns it over as well. Owen Smith getting to that loose puck in the corner, couldn't send it out in front. Ajax won, and the Toros have no score here at the Garnet B. Rickard. Pad B to the shot for Winter, just missed the post. There's a pass up there for Owen Smith, trying to get it out of his zone. Still stays there in the Toro zone. Smokin with the shot, stopped there by McComb. Smokin has the first goal in the game, and he looked for more, but that time Owen McComb had the answer. Lead pass up there for Cale Howard. Trying to go one-on-one with Moore. Scores! Cale Howard on a breakaway has tied this game at 1 apiece. Cale Howard took that pass, and then he hit the bullseye in the top shelf to tie this game up at 1. Warren trying to clear that puck out. Connor goes digging for the puck. He's trying to chip it into the Ajax zone. Getting out muscled there in the corner by Winter. Toros get it around. Set it in front of the net. Going back to the line for Connor Sear. Controls it and fires it down deeper. The pass for Austin Fata missed him within his skate. Trying to get away from Baldy. He dropped it down low for Howard. Cale Howard with the pass out in front. Nobody there. Ajax has a chance to clear it out. Couldn't do it. Here comes Warren leading it up through center. Warren trying to get around Connor Sear. Sear muscles him and takes him down in behind the net. Littleton's going to keep that puck in, but he couldn't do anything with it, so he just fires it in behind the net. We're at a 1-1 game here at the Garnet B. Rickard. Turned over to O'Connor. O'Connor tried for a drop pass for Warren, but it got picked off. Baldy from his knees up there for Littleton. Littleton had 2 Toros on him, couldn't go anywhere through the neutral zone. Over there for O'Connor. O'Connor has to wait for somebody to give it to, and he almost turned it over there to Cameron Ryan. Warren sweeps it up to the Toros bench. Turned over to O'Connor, but he overskated the puck. But now he's got it. O'Connor with a shot gets blocked there by Thomas Menko. Menko put his body on the line before it hit the net. There's a backhand pass up through center. Winter turns it over to Caleb John trying to get around. Medeiros couldn't do it. Up through center for Rizzler within his skate. Battle for that puck, and it comes back into the Ajax zone. Winter's going back there to get it. Winter goes in behind the own net, and Cameron Ryan's putting pressure on him to start something out for Ajax. Gets around Thomas Menko. That's as far as he goes as Cam Ryan pokes it away from him. And it's just Caleb Judd trying to get around Martin Joseph for a shot. Caleb Judd from his knees, he shot. And it's stopped there by the goalie Moore. 34.8 seconds left in what has been an eventful first period. We're tied here at 1 at the Garnet B. Rickard. Knocked down by Medeiros. Up there for Warren. That pass was almost picked off by Smith, but Warren was able to collect the pass. Now Owen Smith just dumps it in the zone. Martin Joseph's going back there to get it. Fires it around the boards. Jackman's digging for the puck. Now they move it up through center. Might be one more rush here coming up in the period, and it's Littleton who's leading it out with a shot into the glove of Owen McComb. Face off to the right. John trying to win the draw. Owen Smith digging for the puck in the corner. That's going to do it for the end of the first period. The Ajax Knights and the Clarington Toros are deadlocked at 1 apiece after 1 period of play. Again, we start the second period. It's tied at 1. Smokin opened the scoring for Ajax, but Cale Howard counted on the breakaway goal. Here's Smokin again looking for number 2. That backhand squeaked through the crease as McComb tried to pick it up. Coming back to the line. Jackman tried to poke it by. It's just Jackman against Moore. Jackman trying to get by Baldy. Jackman against Moore. Backhand. Stop. Went wide of the net. He's trying to clear that puck out. It stays there in the corner. Goes back to the line. Maddox can keep it in, and Smokin tries to poke it deeper. Here's O'Connor leading it in over the blue line. O'Connor trying to get around Gage Ford, and Ford stands his ground, not allowing her to get around him. Lead pass up there for Connor Cole. Another breakaway coming up for the Toros. Cole against Moore. He scores! Connor Cole just came up with a big goal. Another breakaway goal for the Toros. It's 2-1. Toros seem to have found the weak spot so far on Moore. That's two that have gone high on him. There's a shot. They go to the right pad save there by Owen McComb in behind the net. Winter's going to be there for the puck. Winter has a man on him, so he turns it over to Austin Fetter, who couldn't do anything with the puck. Here's Cale Howard. Turns it over there to Warren. Warren, nobody to give it to. He's got two Toros on him, so he fires it in behind the net. Menko overskated the puck, which means Ajax has control of it again. Fitzpatrick sitting it in front of the net, waiting for a pass. Nice moves in behind the net. Tried for a shot that got blocked in behind the goal. Warren sitting it in front. Nice play to walk out in front of the net. That was Winter who couldn't get the shot away. Here's Cale Howard. Bleed pass up through center. Here comes Austin Fata. Getting past Smokin. Fata stopped there by Moore with the glove hand save. The Toros have been 2 for 2 on the breakaway, but that time Moore just came up with a big save. 3-1 shots here in the second period for the Toros, and 8-6 Toros overall. This shot got knocked down. Cameron Ryan trying to dig for the puck. Ryan getting out blocked there in the corner by Forrestal. We're going to get our first penalty of the game coming up. Toros are going to the power play. Glorious chance here for the Toros. Now on the power play in a 2-1 lead. Capelli shot goes wide of the net. Chance to clear it out. Tapped in the line by Cameron Ryan, who fires it deeper for Capelli and Rusler in behind the net. Parker Rusler trying to get away from his man. Ajax find it and move it up to center. Stays there. Cameron Ryan backhands it right back in. Capelli was able to retrieve it and fire it down low. Turned over to Gage Ford right there at center ice. Nothing to do with the puck, so he just leads it in over the blue line. Toros stay on side, fires it into the net, and it goes wide of the goal. Trying everything to clear that puck out. That shot almost got tipped out in front. Baldy's going to have some time to try and clear it out. Almost kept in there by Gage Ford, but he wasn't able to hold the line. Baldy back there to pick it up. John's going to put the pressure on him, so he moves it up to the center, where Capelli finds it and fires it back down deep. Toros got 50 seconds left to go on their power play. As Owen Smith puts some pressure on his man in behind the net. Jackman's going to find it. Jackman trying for John out in front. Owen Smith a backhand stop. Rebound out in front of the net. Another kick save. Another shot to score! Logan Jackman has made this game 3-1 with a power play goal. Moore made the first two saves, but Jackman made sure he wasn't stopping the third one, and the Toros have a 3-1 lead. Takes off, won by John. Here comes O'Connor, leads it in over the blue line, turns it over. Puck was in a skate. O'Connor tried for a shot. O'Connor still trying to find another shot. Big save there by Owen McComb as he stood up against a shot from O'Connor. And behind the net is Thomas Menko. Turn it up to the center. Here comes Connor Cole trying to get to the puck. Cole's got Owen Smith going to the net as well. There's Smith trying to get it over there for Jackman, missed him. Tried to get kept in the line. Rolled over the stick of Ethan Maddox. Cole trying to dig for that puck. Goes back in behind the net for Thomas Menko. Going to take his time. 10:53 left to go here in the second period. And a 3-1 Toros lead. Shot from Medeiros. Tipped out in front of the net. And it finds the glove easily of McCollum, but it goes in behind the net. Looks like he may have caught that puck, but it's still live. And behind the net is O'Connor. Fires it down deep and around the boards. Chance to clear there for Owen Smith. He's got Jackman up there, but this time it got broken up there by Medeiros. Squirts free, Toros pick it up. Here comes an opportunity with Jackman going up, stays onside. Here's a chance with a pass to Jackman. He's alone. Stopped there by Moore. He comes up with a big save. Shots here, 8-3 in favor of the Toros in the second period. And they've made it count as they've got 2 goals. There's up the center for Smokin. Smokin couldn't get around Capelli as he stood his ground. Menko's got a chance to clear it out. Up there for Connor Cole, trying to dig for that puck. Smoking comes up with it. He's got O'Connor going to the net as well. O'Connor all alone, stopped there by McComb. Rebound, and they score. O'Connor got stopped the first time, but he put in his own rebound, and the lead is cut to 1. It's 3-2. Face off to the left of McComb, won by Ajax, and Fitzpatrick was all alone. He just couldn't get the pass to him. Here's Warren trying for an opportunity. Warren shot gets blocked there by Jackman. Warren. A lot of block shots here for the Toros tonight as well. There's a tip out in front. It almost got tipped in by Maddox out in front of the net, but luckily it bounced up. Guys for Repro. Stop. Rebound out in front of the net. Another big save by Owen McComb. The second one off Warren out in front of the net. This last little fury by Ajax has given them the shot lead. Stop. Rebound. Scores. Fitzpatrick out in front of the net, put in the loose puck, and it's now 3-3. As McComb made the first big save, but the rebound went right to Fitzpatrick. We're tied at 3. Unfortunately, the Toros still have to be 5-on-3 as the penalty to Sear drops to 2 minutes. Still 5-on-3 for Ajax. Toros get a bad break there. Forrestal takes it in over the blue line. Shot pass with a shot goes wide of the net. Man takes him into the boards. Forrestal trying to hold the line. Toros have got to just pick it up and fire it out now as they've got to kill off a 2-minute advantage. Warren starts it up to the center, going up there with Littleton with a shot. Stop there. Rebound out in front of the net, poked wide of the goal. Goes back to the line there for Forrestal. Forrestal goes for a shot. Couldn't reach the man. Set out in front. Steered aside there by McComb. Toros find it and clear it down the ice. Going right in on goal, and Moore just steered it aside for his defensive partner. Moving it up through center. There's a pass there for Littleton. Not going to do anything with that as the Toros were all over him. Forrestal overskated the puck. 35 seconds left to go on the first penalty. Here comes Winter dropping it back there for O'Connell. For Littleton. Littleton going for a shot. Tipped there by O'Connell. It's still there in the crease. Everybody's trying to find it. And now the whistle goes. Winter trying to win the draw. That's for O'Connell. Here's a chance there. Coming up for Smoke and a shot. Stop. Rebound out in front of the net. And they score to make it 4-3. You had to know it was coming. Ajax has been on the power play for the last 2 or 3 minutes with a 2-man advantage. Here comes O'Connor. All alone. And he scores. Sliding it past McComb to make it 5-3. Penalty trouble that the Toros couldn't dig themselves out of. Here's back for Martin Joseph, who turns it over at center. Maddox pitches in the man. O'Connor. It misses his man, no penalty on the call. Fires around the boards up there for Baldy. Kept in at the line. Baldy tries for a shot. Goes wide of the net. There for center, misses his man, goes back into the zone. Martin Joseph trying to keep it in. Gil Howard dropped it back there for Connor Cole. Looking for a shot, gets blocked. Couldn't get that shot through. And Connor fires it in behind the net. A chance up there to clear it up to center. Past Winter, Toros pick it up. And that's Ethan Maddox who fires it back into the zone for Gil Howard. Cole digging for that puck. Has Spada going to the net. That pass missed him. Trying to go back to the line for Capelli. Quentin Capelli tries for a shot, gets blocked. But O'Connor is all alone. Nice, but defensive play to come back is Maddox, kept in by Smokin with a shot. Knocked down by Maddox, kept in on the line by Baldy. Ajax enjoying a 5-3 lead. Here comes Spada leading it out. Austin Spada trying to get around Martin Joseph for a shot. Pass gets turned over to Spada. Spada with a pass out in front of the net. And then just rolled over the stick. Kept in the line. Almost there by Maddox. Couldn't hold it though over there for Capelli. Quentin Capelli puts the brakes on. Gets around Fitzpatrick. Now turns it over to Helfenstein. Helfenstein trying to get around Capelli, and Capelli holds him up. Winter getting it worked again in the corner. Turns it over to the Toros. They start up through center with Spada. Now the Toros go to the power play. Trying to cut into the lead as Austin Spada leading it over the blue line. Spada makes his way around the man and just slides it in on goal, and Moore makes the save. Kind of cool to take the draw with it to Jackman. Jackman trying to get around Baldy. Start the third period. Toros have got a overcome a 2-goal lead up there for Smokin. Smokin going up with there with O'Connor. Over his stick. Now Ford's got to go back to get it, and O'Connor's going to put pressure on him in behind the net. The chance there to try and clear it for the Toros. Now they start up through center ice with Cameron Ryan with a lead pass for Jackman. Missed him, but he's going to catch up to the puck. Logan Jackman going up there with Cameron Ryan. Trying for a back pass out of front. Stopped there by Moore. 5 seconds left to go in the Toros power play. Here comes Smokin trying to split the defense, and the Toros defense was able to block him out before he got through. Cameron Ryan kept into the line. Over the stick there of Littleton, and the Toros are going to start it out. Led by Jackman. He's just going to fire it down the ice. No icing. Medeiros is going back there to get it. Try for a late pass up there for Warren. Poked off his stick. Medeiros retrieves the puck again on a turnover. Leads it up to center for Warren, who just chips it there for Helfenstein. Helfenstein, one man to beat is Connor Sear. Another is Owen McCollum, and he couldn't do that as he lost the puck in the corner. Helfenstein getting worked over there in the corner there by Ethan Maddox. Toros come up with the puck. Owen Smith trying to chip it by his man to lead to a 2-on-1. Rizzler trying to go up there with him. Owen Smith along with Rizzler, and Smith tried for the backhand pass. Didn't work. Baldy finds the puck and clears it up through center. Well, Connor Shear finds it with a backhand up through center. Rizzler chips it deep, and then Littleton's going back there to get it. Smokin fires it up through center. Connor Shear keeps it in, bounces off the boards. Again, Smokin's going to find the puck and fire it around the boards. Kept in the line by Owen Smith with a backhand in behind the net. Forrestal has a man on him and gets taken down in the corner. Rizzler's trying to dig for the puck, and Junt's trying to help him out. Trying to dig for the puck is Owen Smith. Here's a chance here, coming up for Rizzler. Tries for Rizzler a shot. Stopped there by Moore that went wide of the goal. Moore may have got a piece of that with his blocker, maybe. Warren picks it up at center. Trying to extend the Ajax lead. He is. Nice play by Connor Shear to block it in his feet. Rizzler clears it up through center where Smokin finds it. Smokin over there for Forrestal. Forrestal's going to move it over there for Helfenstein, but it's a turnover that the Toros get, and it goes up into the Toros bench and out of play. Connor Cole wins the draw for Gage Ford, who clears it up through center into the zone. Howard's trying to get to the puck. Medeiros beats him to it. Austin Fata takes the turnover, trying to spin away from his man. Fata gets away from Winter, looking for a shot, kept in by Menko. Thomas Menko goes for a shot, tipped out in front. There's another chance for Cole. Connor Cole fired it high and wide over the net. Fata down low for Cale Howard. Man out in front of the net, missed him. That was a great opportunity, but that pass out in front got chipped away. Kept in by Ford, tries for a shot, knocked down. Howard down low for Connor Cole with a backhand, stopped there by Moore, and he's going to corral it before any Toro can put in the rebound. Trying to take the draw, wins it back to the line for Ethan Maddox. Maddox goes for a shot, gets knocked down. Jackman tries to find it in his feet. Winter moves it up through center. Cameron Ryan rode over his stick. There's Helfenstein leading it out. Turned over. Moves it up to center, rolled up the stick of Warren as he's going to chip it to himself at center. And now leads it in over the blue line. Warren trying to get around Capelli for an opportunity. Warren got around Capelli, and he's going to take the long way around the net. But John was able to cut him off. Cameron Ryan leading first, looking for that lead pass for Logan Jackman, missed him. And Jackman was able to lift the stick there of Baldy, so he couldn't do anything with the puck. Cameron Ryan overskated the puck. Warren's got it. Warren pressured there by John. From the face-off circle, he shoots it, and it gets stopped there by McComb. Goes in behind the net for Capelli. Gets around Helfenstein. Now a chance to clear it out. Quentin Capelli with a pass up there for Jackman. He tries to chip it out. Logan Jackman doing all he can to clear it out. And now Capelli's going to do the same thing and clear it up through center for Ryan. Just over his stick. Logan Jackman went around him. Helfenstein in over the blue line. Puts the brakes on. Nobody to give it to, so Caleb John's going to run him off into the boards. Toros trying to find the puck in the corner. Here's Littleton walking out all alone with a shot, and he scores to make it 6-3. A big goal there by Littleton to extend the lead to 3. Littleton, who just got on the board with that 6th goal, is now on the board for a penalty for 2 minutes. Toros go to the power play. Turned over at center. Here comes Steer, rolled over his stick and back into the Toros zone. Connor Steer back to retrieve it for the Toros, trying to clear it out. Winter put pressure on him, so he moved it up there for Owen Smith, rolled over his stick. The chance for Winter, trying to get around Thomas Menko. Winter showed off some good hands in this game, throws it over there for O'Connor, missed him. Kept into the line by Forrest St. Joseph. Drop pass for Connor Cole, leads it in over the blue line, and then turns it over to Winter. Winter couldn't get around Owen Smith with the puck, so Connor Cole helps him out and tips it past Martin Joseph. Connor Cole got hooked up, finds the puck, goes back to the line there for Smith. Owen Smith goes for a shot, goes wide of the net. We get captured in the line there by the Toros. Goes down deep, Winter's going to find it. Winter. But he gives it, tries to go up the middle, kept in the line by Gage Ford. Ford going for a shot, instead he fires it down deep in behind the net. Martin Joseph fires it around the boards. The Toros are going to keep it in with Capelli with a shot, tipped out in front. Nobody there. Couldn't get the shot through. Capelli tried to hold the line, it went off his right skate. Ford still going back there to pick it up for Ajax. Trying to clear it out, clears it up to center and down the ice. 30 seconds left to go on the Toros power play. When Capelli goes back there to retrieve it. Quentin Capelli with a lead pass up to center, missed Fata, and Smokin knocked it down. Still there in the zone. John's going to get to the puck. He's got Howard at the net. Back to the line for Gage Ford. Ford fires it deep for Fata. Fata trying to find John down behind the net. Rolled over his stick, and Kale Howard's going to get to the puck and out-muscle his man. Howard with a shot. It just nicked the glove there of Moore with a big save. Austin Fata tries to set it out in front. 7:20 left to go in the game. 6-3 Ajax. Up through center there for Littleton, who's back on the ice. Austin Fata finds it at center, trying to get around Winter, and he does. Winter with a shot. Stop there with the right pad there of Moore as he steered it aside. Puck comes out at center, and that's Littleton getting around Maddox, trying to get around Capelli as well, and he does. Littleton, that's as far as he can go though. Puck's in the corner there for Fitzpatrick, who fires it down deep for Smoking in behind the net. Littleton out of front, and he scores to make it 7-3. Face up to the right of Owen McComb, won by Ajax. Match this game. There's a shot, and they score for Winter at the side of the net. Makes it 8-3 in favor of Ajax. Face off is Littleton against John. Littleton wins the draw, fires in behind the net. John's working over Littleton in the corner. Littleton trying to set it out in front there, just over the stick there. Falkenstein trying to clear it out. Fires it around the boards. Austin Fata's going to find the puck, but he turns it over to Baldy and it goes down the ice. No icing on the call, goes back there for Baldy. Howard's going to go in behind the net, but it gets turned over Connor Sear. Trying to hold the ground, and he does, fires it over there. Turned over to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick bounces off the boards. Maddox is going to find it, but it's Ajax to get a Littleton. Kept into the line. Nice play there by Baldy to hold the line and keep it in the Toros zone. There's a chance there for Baldy out of the shot. Gets out in front. Nobody knows where it is. And now it gets cleared up through center for Austin Fata. As we got 20 seconds left to go up there for Kale Howard. One last rush here coming up maybe for the Toros, but Howard couldn't get a shot away. Here comes Austin Fata picking it up. Fata getting Howard out in front of the net. That pass missed him. 5 seconds left, and that's going to do it for this game. The Ajax Knights have extended the Toros losing streak to 2 as they lost that last game in Whitby as well. They're going to get one more opportunity to hit the score win streak as they play in Belleville next Saturday, October the 1st. And then they have a rematch against these very same Ajax Knights on Tuesday, October the 4th. Thanks for watching. I'm the voice of the Clarington Toros, Mike Jackman.